Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and variations thereupon, and welcome once again to the Chronicles of Grond podcast. Today, I am joined by Patrick and James.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Since when is it called the Chronicles of Grond?
Since literally right now.
Did you say ladies and gentlemen and variables of porn?
Yes.
Variations thereupon.
Oh, okay. I understood variables. I understood variables of porn.
There aren't three categories of gender: ladies, gentlemen, and porn. That's not quite how it works.
I understood. That's what I understood. I'm sorry.
It's fine. So, do you remember how last time ended? You were being chased out of the city of Corastor.
Yep.
Yes.
Because you killed some guy. It's not important who.
It totally wasn't James's dad or anything.
No, it totally wasn't. Totally wasn't. And you're the two of you, Alduin and Alea, are joined by Billy Assassin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whose name has changed from Billy Assassin to Billy Assassin. I'll put some text.
I did
on the
recognise
screen
that. Yeah.
To
I did see
make
that.
that make sense. Which is a far more normal name for somebody in a fantasy setting. So you're on a boat.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're sailing across the eastern river. No, wait, hang on. Western river.
Okay.
My map is not very good. So you're sailing across the Western river,
Yeah.
which isn't on the map I sent you at all.
Oh,
because
okay.
No, it's not.
So
I
I'm not
hadn't come up
looking.
with where it was yet. So you're crossing the Corastor Plains, and you're trying to make your way with this dwarf back to the dwarven homeland, so he can deliver the message of being attacked and stuff.
Where is the dwarven homeland?
It's the Trinoff Mountains in the north,
Okay.
Oh, I see them. Yeah.
and Bogdan,
Yep. Bogdan.
which is next to that. So you're driving through the western waterways, and it's a very strange river because it carves its way through the landscape, and it never has the same
Like
path
every
twice. No, but it's like quickly, as opposed to like thousands of years.
Oh.
So it never has the same path twice, and so you're pretty confident that you're not going to get followed by anyone, which is quite nice, unless I roll badly on these dice.
That's lovely.
No, you're not followed. So you reach the coast. You reach the western coast after several days. You're very hungry. You're now out of food.
Balls.
Which actually you're out of food to begin with. So you're still out of food, and you
we eat a
reach the
dwarf?
sea. So I don't think. I suppose it's not technically cannibalism, is it? But it's still eating one of your friends. It's not exactly encouraged.
Okay.
No, you can't eat the dwarf. You luckily for you arrive at a tiny fishing village. So they're bound to have some food.
Not even a nibble
What?
on the dwarf. Can we?
Oh, okay. I
have
thought
a
you
little
meant a
nibble?
fishing village. I was like, what? There were better things to eat in a fishing village than the village itself. Are you gonna try and find some food in this town?
Yeah.
Yes.
It appears to be deserted, but it is the middle of the night. So
Food.
food. Okay. There's a row of houses, and then there's a rundown old shack at the end, and then by the sea there are some boats pulled up, and they've got canopies over the top. Where are you gonna explore?
Let's go. I want that rundown shack.
Well, if it's night time and there's canopies over the boat, there won't be anything in the boats.
Oh wow. Now.
Very
this
logical.
This is Alex we're talking about here. Historical accuracy is out the window on this one.
That's true.
Does
As we remember with the spy captain. So okay, what do you want to do, Patrick?
Sod it. Let's check the boats.
Okay.
check? So you cross over to the boat, and you find a large sack full of potatoes
I called it in my head.
and some rope. Not
Ooh.
magical elven rope of extendability this time, just
Aw.
normal rope. Also, definitely not for bondage.
Is it hemp or nylon?
I'm going to say hemp.
Good. Well done. You passed the test.
But isn't nylon synthetic?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
why you passed the test.
Great test. Yeah, so you find a sack of potatoes.
Yep.
You're gonna eat them for your dinner, or are you gonna look for something a bit more nourishing?
Can't we take
Well-
the potatoes and look for something else?
Well, you can if you want to.
All right. Well, I'll have some potatoes, and James will have some potatoes, and then we'll go and explore.
Okay, that's fine.
As if
with
we
me.
split the sack of potatoes between us. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. What about the dwarf?
Give him like 3.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm sure
Thank you.
I'm sure he can have one jacket of potato and it'll be fine for like 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, he's a dwarf. Yeah,
Yeah.
like iron stomach.
Dwarves have big stomachs. They need a lot of
Oh,
filling.
potato fills raw.
I can't remember what his voice was like at all in the slightest. He's just gonna have a new one. I'd quite like some fish. I'd like.
I preferred the other one.
I'd quite like some fish. Thanks.
That's better. Yeah.
If there's any around.
Well, go and
He has
look
a
for
beard,
some, you
apparently.
little dwarven bastard.
Okay, I'm going to go off and explore this town by myself because
Yep.
you're not being very imaginative.
That's fine. Off you go.
All right.
See you later.
We've only explored one boat, presumably. How many boats are there?
3.
Can we go to the
Um,
other 2?
We're gonna find somebody a corpse in it or something, aren't we? Or somebody sleeping.
Okay, so you search the next boat and
Yep.
you find a couple of sort of fishing implements, a harpoon,
Aha!
Ooh.
Take those.
Yep.
and like a bucket full of piss.
We're not taking that.
I promptly tip it over Alduin's head.
No, don't do that.
I'm not going to do
Just
that.
leave the bucket.
No, because it could come in useful later.
I'm not gonna carry a bucket of piss around.
No, we could use it to distract our enemies in combat.
Maybe we can
It's like
convince the
pocket sand in King of the Hill.
can we convince the dwarf it's beer or something?
No, it's like pocket sand in King of the Hill. It's not pocket sand, it's bucket piss.
Wow.
No.
Throw it in there.
I'm not. You take the piss if you want. I'm not taking it. Shall we check the? Is that all?
Okay, so you move on to the next boat,
The next
precariously
boat.
carrying this bucket brim full of piss.
Yep.
No,
In the next boat,
I tip a bit out.
you find no more fishing implements. There are a couple of scraps of wood and what appears to be a coil of wire, but it's attached to the boat quite firmly. So as you're searching, Billier returns, and he's carrying a sack, a net full of freshly caught fish.
Bloody
And
hell.
he's way, hey lads, look what I got! It's a sack of fish.
Where did you get that from?
There was just this big pile of fish over there. I mean, I can't believe you missed it.
You didn't describe it to us. This is
It was behind one of the houses.
We've not got to those yet. We've pissed around with the boats. Literally.
Well, there's no point. He's already found the fish.
Well, these 3 boats do offer a nice place to rest for the evening if you should want to. You've been travelling all day. You're pretty tired.
We have.
Uh,
Is our boat still here as well? Have we got our boat?
Your boat sank upon reaching the fishing village. No. Yeah. Your boat's moored up.
Okay.
Sweet.
It's like
Can we
tied to a
explore? Can we explore our boat? Because we've not explored it yet. We just sort of jumped on it and left.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's because you stole it. It was full of rum heading for Calastor. And then when it
You
reached
said we had
Calastor,
no food.
it emptied itself of all of its rum, and so now it's just full of empty barrels. So you rest for the evening, and you eat your fish and potatoes.
Okay.
You make a small fire,
Yep.
and I think it would be a Billy.
Wait.
suggests-
We make a fire on the deck of a ship. Are you
not on
mad,
the
bro?
like next to it. I'm presuming. Yeah, you Billy suggests that you head out before morning. You've got a choice now. You can attempt to cross the sweeping sea, as it's called, between Calastor and the islands.
Yep.
Or you can travel north along the shore towards the craggy slopes.
Which is towards where we have to get to the dwarf to.
Well, yes, but going north, you'll have to cross the mouth of a river whose name I don't know.
Right.
And if you do that, then you risk getting caught by some of the Carrastal guards, because they'll know that you're heading that way, and so they'll move there to head you off.
Oh.
Whereas if you move out into the sea, it's more dangerous, because the sea's a nasty
Dangerous.
place. But you have more of a chance of becoming undetected, as it were.
I had a curry last night, so I've got craggy slopes at the minute.
I'm so glad you told us that, because I think without that we would have no idea about the state of Uranus.
Can we? There was you said there was a shack at the end of the village.
Yeah.
Can we go to that?
If you want.
I'm curious.
I'm looking at a shack.
It was one of the only 3 things you described. So
I was
we might as well
just
go to
providing
it.
colour to the
Okay.
environment. It's not really. Inside, there's an old homeless man having a nap.
Oh, can we wake him up?
No. Can we see what he's got on him?
Okay,
Yeah,
you peer at the old homeless man. He's homeless. He has nothing on him.
Oh, okay.
He's lying there naked on a mound of fish. You realise that this was where Billy had got his fish, underneath the naked man.
We ate that fish.
It's fine. It's extra seasoning. Old man sweat.
Oh.
Are you gonna wake him up or
Yeah, let's wake him
leave?
up.
I thought let's wake him up.
Okay. You tap him gently on the shoulder, and he wakes up with a start. Oi! What the hell's going on? Why have you woken
Should've
me
took a
up?
bucket
Who
of
are
piss.
you? Why is there a dwarf covered in fish
Who are
guts?
you?
Oh,
my question.
Yeah.
Who am I? Why, I'm the great sorcerer, Cal.
Why are you naked and sleeping on a bar of fish?
I've fallen on hard times.
Oh, sorry. I misunderstood that. What did you say your name was? Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
I'll edit the first time I said his name. Every time I have to say his name in future.
Why are you naked?
I've fallen on hard times, sir. If you were to pay me 200 gold, I may be able to transform myself back into the powerful wizard I once was, and I'd be able to transport you to Bogdan via a powerful teleport spell.
It's a bit pay to win, isn't it?
Literally.
No, I'm not paying 200 sod in gold.
If you refuse,
I'm not
if
paying-
you refuse to pay me, you may incur my wrath. I have a
But you
powerful wrath.
But you said that if we paid
why
you,
is
then
this-
you'll hopefully your powers will come back. So obviously you won't have a wrath if we don't give you money.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, so-
bluffing.
So sod him. We turn around and walk away.
Yep.
Bye.
Billy
Bye-bye.
looks
In fact, no.
unhappy.
I throw half of my bucket of piss at him.
What the bloody hell? You just threw a bucket of piss at me. He chokes on the bucket of piss. I've lost one of my dice. He chokes on the bucket of piss and falls unconscious. Sure, why
Oh
not?
well.
Right, you really need to leave this place now because we're about half an hour into the recording and we're on the first line of my plan. The first line of my plan is they reach the coast and leave the plains via either the sea or the shore, and that's it. We're still there.
So what are we doing, Patrick? Are we going to risk meeting guards up near the craggy slopes, or are we going to take the dangerous way and go through the sea?
Well, I'm not exactly a seasoned seafarer, so I'm going to say the slopes because I'm probably a better climber because I've got that dexterity.
You start off on a long march north. It's a long way, so you hold your bag of potatoes and net of sweaty old man fish close as you walk north.
Am I remaining half a bucket of piss?
Yeah, after about half a day's worth of travel, you're rather parched.
Yep.
Because the only water nearby is the sea water.
Yep.
And your piss, of course.
Yeah.
But but you keep going, and towards the end of the day, you really are rather, you need a rest. You take a sit down on the rocks, and I'm gonna have to roll for exposure because you've been walking all day and you're very thirsty. So you're having a rest and you're trying to recuperate. And Billia has gone off. He's looking for a spring, which he can get water from.
Why? Oh, okay. I
and-
thought you meant a spring like a.
Because he
spring,
needs to
not
be
a
gone
water
for what's
spring.
happening next in the plot. And as soon
how
as
convenient.
he leaves your sight, you hear a horn blowing from behind some rocks. It's a hunt. Out
Right.
to the rocks leaps Captain John Locke and a band of pirates.
What have we got here?
Would you like to describe yourself, John?
All this time I've had to prepare. I haven't prepared.
Would you like me to describe you?
Yes. Because I can't be asked.
Okay, so John, you are an orc pirate. You are a fierce fighter with a heart of gold and a crossbow and a cutlass and a hat which is 10 times better than yours.
A heart of gold seems misplaced for a pirate.
I'm not, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what heart of gold means, but
It means they're
you're a
kind.
lovable rogue.
Does it mean that he runs on infinite improbability?
I'm pretty sure it means that they're
I'm
kind.
pretty sure it means that they're kind.
No, what I meant was he has a literal gold heart which he keeps in a sack around his neck, and he comes up to you and is what are you gonna say? You're attacking these fools.
I'm attacking them.
Yeah.
What have we got here then?
So John's band of pirates is coming up on Alduin and Leia, and
Yep.
John, you've been promised a handsome reward if you capture any men for slaves to the Guild of the Broken Hand, and if you take them back to the island of Stro, and your ship is in port just around the bay. Are you gonna capture these fools and claim your reward?
Of
It's a lot of
frickin' course.
Wait, no, I have half a piss
Follow me.
bucket still to distract him.
I heard
Okay,
that.
so you're now
It's just a stage
You're
whisper.
you're sat there whispering to each other. How can we get out of this? And John's like, I'm in the call, guys. I'm literally listening to the conversation. So
Must be
so
something
you're
to do
gonna
with
try and
role-playing games and all
fight your
that.
way. You're gonna try and fight your way out of these pirates.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Can we try and reason with them first, and then if the reasoning doesn't go so well, then we'll fight.
Okay. So
What do you think, James?
Begin.
Yep.
You're talking to John.
Although my IQ isn't very high, but I've got quite a bit of luck, so I've
I think
got
your
no,
IQ
I've
is
got
like the same
9
as
IQ,
mine.
which is really low actually for a human. Oh, well, I'm Alpha Rogue, but yeah.
You're trying to reason with John Locke.
Yeah.
So reason with him, Liam. They're trying to reason with you.
What-
They're trying
what
to
do you-
reason with me.
What do you want with us?
Well, I'm taking you for a reward, so unless you can offer me more gold than I'll get for bringing you back.
I've got something better than gold.
How much? Wait. Alduin.
If you're going to say
How much
elf
gold are they?
in a BDSM suit, we're going to have problems.
No, I said. I was going to say, how much are they offering for us?
They're offering 1,000 gold to any group of a man, an elf, and a dwarf. No, just a
Shit.
man and an elf because the dwarf's buggered off.
He's legged it with all the fish.
Yeah.
Fish.
Fishy. My fishy. He's to become like Gollum now. Billy Assassin will be this universe's Gollum.
My fish.
1,000
Yeah,
gold. I can offer you 1,000 gold paid in instalments.
How many installments?
5.
No.
How? You only have 190 gold.
Yeah, but that's the first instalment. 190. If you round it up to 200 times 5 is 1,000. I just have to make 2,200 gold.
Yeah. I could offer you a BDSM suit.
No, my BDSM.
At this
suit.
point, John Locke ignores all attempts of bargaining,
Reason.
signals his men, and they move into attack.
Oh, for fuck's
Ooh,
sake.
dun dun. Okay,
Bonk.
so you have 3 men, each one. Well, you have 3 men and you. So you and your the left hand guy is Stephen. You two grab Alea, and the 2 other blokes grab Alduin, and Alduin's face is
Okay.
flung against the dirt, and the 2 men jump on him.
Alex!
And Alea, you grab your sword in time. So
I don't have a sword. I have a big ass hammer. And also,
Oh,
do
do you?
any of these men have hay fever?
I can roll.
Bear with me. Yes, roll for
yeah,
it. Just
yeah,
please
roll
roll
for
for it. Alduin, look at my inventory.
Yeah, I know.
John, yeah, John has hay fever.
Does anyone else have hay fever?
No, the others are hay feverless.
Damn it. Okay. Can I throw pollen at John?
Wait, what?
I have pollen.
Alea
Oh,
has
you have
pollen.
pollen. Oh, from the bees.
Yeah, the bees.
Oh, wow. What a
The bees.
Chekhov's pollen. Yeah, you. I don't know. Where are you keeping the pollen? Just like
It's like in a small
bag?
satchel. Yeah.
So you throw the satchel in John's face, and he clutches his eyes because he's just been hit in the face by a sack of pollen. But actually, hay fever doesn't take effect that quickly, so he still punches you.
Wow. Then no, actually, it's
you
James.
fall on your
Do
ass.
it. There's not much I can do because I'm on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're
I
being
grab my
sat on.
bucket. I
Yeah,
grab my bucket of piss,
I was going to say.
and I throw the piss at the first guy who's holding me, and then I smack the other one with the empty bucket.
Right. Okay. The bucket shatters as you hit John in the face with it, and he loses a couple of points from his constitution.
Oh, sweet.
But they retaliate by throwing themselves on you, and you're
Oh.
covered in piss-drenched pirate. And they successfully grapple you to the ground and tie your hands behind your back using one of the many items in your full BDSM unit, available now from selected supermarkets.
Son
As
of
for
a bitch.
Alduin, you've got a chance to throw
Yeah.
them off.
Okay.
This stuff
Um,
is inescapable as well. I mean, I've tried it.
What? Piss covered pirates?
You
Oh.
BDSM gear.
you kick one of the guys in the nuts, and he doubles over.
Can I stab one with a harpoon?
You can, though you've got your sword.
Oh,
You've got
yeah,
your sword at your hilt and your harpoon.
Yeah.
in
So I
your
use
rucksack.
my sword.
Okay, so you
I grab my sword.
unsheath your sword and go to stab the one who's not holding his balls.
At this point,
And
can I use my crossbow,
oh,
Oh,
that's
shit,
nasty.
son.
Yeah, you can.
aiming for his hand
Uh,
or her hand? His hand? His hand.
His
His
hand.
his hand. Oh, 2 6s. So you shoot the crossbow bolt and you hit it. It goes through Alduin's hand
Ow.
and he drops the sword. And you're basically subdued after that point.
Wow.
Oh, so that's pretty nasty. Unless John, you change your mind, I think we can basically skip to.
We can skip
to
the changing of the
two
minds to not
the
happening.
2 of you being taken to Stroh. It's a long and arduous journey on the boat.
Yeah.
Bollocks.
You thought you were done with boats, but it's not ogre. And you reach.
Did you really just say it's not ogre?
No. Oh, it's never ogre. Right, you are taken across the. I've forgotten what the sea was called. You've taken across the sweeping sea
Yep.
to Stroh and the town of Sanmouth. Right, and you
Okay.
should find that in the files I sent you.
Yeah, got it.
Yep. I've got it.
You got it.
Yep.
So so Liam, you're in control of them, and you've been taken to take the slaves to the house of the Broken Hand. But that you arrive in early morning, and they only operate in the hours of the evening.
Okay.
So you and your prisoners have got a couple of hours of free time in the city of
dear God,
Sanmouth.
Or in his boat, as the case may be. Alduin.
Yeah, or
Alduin,
locked up in your
do you
cellar
reckon
if you.
Billy here will come and save
decide.
us.
Yeah,
That was my hope. God damn it.
yeah. I don't know. Probably not.
He's got his fish. He's not coming for you.
No.
He's got his fish. That's all he cares about. Fishy.
Right, so what options do I have?
He's named them all as well.
Well, basically, if you open the map, if you open Sanmouth map,
Yep.
you've arrived at Low Tide Key,
Yep.
and your boat, the good ship,
You misspelled key.
tits and arse, is moored up at the key.
I feel like that's the best name for any ship.
And you escort Alduin and Alea off of the ship in chains, and you've got a couple of hours before the House of the Broken Hand will open its doors to accept the
Okay.
slaves. Are you
Okay.
going to explore the city at all?
Let's have a wander over to the Free Flags Inn. See what's with those free
Okay.
flags.
Oh, cashback. Alduin, we might get some free booze.
So you escort your two prisoners into the inn.
Yep.
And it's a very gloomy place. There's barely anyone inside. The patrons who are drinking are clearly drowning their sorrows after a life of misery and hardship.
So Sean Connery's narrating this episode, folks.
And there's the barman he's a frail old man, and he comes up to you and he's got a beard. I take it you would like a drink, sir. I see you've got prisoners with you today. We serve double for slavers. No, half price for slavers. That makes no sense.
Okay. What do you have on offer, good sir?
I don't know, usual pub stuff. There's booze, and you can buy those little packets of nuts, salty nuts.
Oh,
Or they
John!
do food, but
John!
let's be honest, pub food
John!
is no good.
John!
what?
Babes, could I have a pint?
Can I backhand him?
Her.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I backhand her.
You strike the woman with your orcish fist, and she is subdued.
I'll have 2 pints of lager and a packet of nuts, please.
Oh.
Okay. I just go and get you your nuts. And he comes back with a sack of nuts. He just puts them on a table, and he pulls you 2 pints of lager.
Oh
and,
god.
That'll be
wonder where it was going.
60 gold pieces, thank you.
60?
Inflation is
60?
gone mental on this island.
I reach across the bar, pulling him across it.
Oh. John Locke don't take no shit.
I
No.
don't take that shit. What happened to this half-price deal you had going on?
Well. I mean, it would have been 120 gold, but because you have these two wonderful specimens as gifts for our lords and masters, then I will have to charge you less. Please don't hurt me, sir.
Well, I think that since you're offering half price for slavers, you should offer half price per slave. So
I knew you were going to do that.
Okay. So 30 gold.
I think you know what I mean. I think you know that I don't want to pay nothing to you.
Well, sir, I have a family to feed,
What's more important to you? Earning 30 gold or living to see it?
The second one. I'll be honest, the second one. And he shuffles away and he runs out of the back, and
Hey, Alduin, Doesn't it make you feel good that we're cheap?
Yeah.
One of the patrons stands up in the bar and he comes over to you and he says, I think that was disgraceful what you did with that old man, and I would like to challenge you to a duel for these two
Aldwin,
slaves.
quick, leg it.
Yay. Can I run away?
Can we run away?
Okay, if you want.
No, let's stay here. I want to watch this duel.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Because
so he challenges you to a duel.
Because this guy
Okay.
might be nice. If he wins at slaves.
No, that's true.
So
Go for it.
you're dueling 2 slaves against 2 pints of lager and a packet of nuts. Remember, these slaves are worth 1,000 gold, and the packet of nuts is worth 30. So, swords or bare chest?
What, are you just going to fight with your chest?
No. Presumably hands as well.
Chest bump.
Could you imagine that? Just somebody fighting just by running each other, chest bumping each other until somebody falls or breaks some ribs.
Amazing.
I'd pay to watch that.
They have to tie their hands behind their backs
Yeah.
before they start.
I don't respond. I just simply unbuckle my weapons and
Oh.
lay them on the table.
I didn't wonder
Oh,
what
okay.
I
We were
wondered what I was
your
going to
belt,
say
so I
then.
was like, oh.
Yeah, I thought that was going to go somewhere creepy.
Yeah, so you clear the bar of the rest of the patrons and strip down to your waists. You are a fine young athlete with an orcish 6-pack.
Fine piece of ass.
Your ship has earned its name well. You do indeed have tits and arse.
That's what I bring on your ship.
Right, so you begin a duel and you're circling each
Yeah.
other. And he lashes out first and catches you unawares, and you take a punch to the gut. You respond. How do you respond?
What happened to bare chests?
They're not just fighting with their they've got hands.
Okay.
They've got hands.
I go to grab his shoulders and headbutt him.
Grab his shoulders, swing your head in, and he ducks out of the way, and you just smash your face into his shoulder, and he gets you again with an uppercut, followed by
Yay!
a shot to your neck, and you fall back against the table, winded.
Go to punch him in the gut.
Okay, so you go to punch him in the gut,
John Locke doesn't talk when he fights.
and you slip past his block, and you get him in the gut, and he doubles over. You punch him again in the back of the head, and he falls to the floor. You give him a kick, a dirty tactic, but it gets him, so he's bent double on the floor. You know what? Screw this duel, and he reaches behind him and draws a dagger and stabs you in the ankle.
Whoa!
Oh shit, son!
And you're in a lot of pain. You lose 5 dexterity points, and you fall to the ground.
Shitfire.
And he's on you again. Jabs the knife up at your throat, and you grab the blade, and he's forcing it down on you, but you're holding his hand. He's not getting it to you.
And then me and
Skype back out
Aldwin
again,
kick John in the head.
So you're kicking John in the head,
Yeah.
as in Liam.
Yeah.
Oh, that great.
What?
You kick him in the head,
Don't we
and
want
John,
this other guy?
you fall unconscious.
Wow.
This bloke, who I forgot to give a name to, he's won the duel, and he's, way, get in for me. I'm really good at the dueling. And Liam and Aldrin, you're happy. You've been
Yay.
saved from the evils of the other player character.
We literally haven't. That's the thing.
So are we
And,
still in
this
chains
man's-
then?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's still going to claim. He's going to claim the 1,000 gold reward. He wouldn't pass up on an opportunity like that. So this guy, he grabs the chains that John had chained you with, and he escorts you and the unconscious John out into the streets.
Yeah.
Are you gonna make a struggle at all, or are you just gonna allow yourself to be?
No,
Escorted.
struggle.
Okay, for
Oh,
every
no.
every time you struggle.
James,
What?
do you know what this means? It means that we're going to have to go Stockholm Syndrome. We're going to have to go back and get John when we escape.
Yeah.
This is it. I can see how the story's going to play out. Okay.
Stop predicting things. He pulls the man pulls a whip from his belt.
Oh.
No, he takes part of your BDSM gear, which is slowly coming in handy. And he
This guy
whips
has
you
got
with
an
it.
arsenal.
Yeah.
He whips you with it every time
Ow.
you respond. Every time you struggle, you
Okay.
you lose a
Well, see,
constitution.
it doesn't affect Alea because Alea likes it. So,
Nope, you still
if
use
anything,
constitution.
I should gain Constitution.
No,
Every time,
not happening. Not
every
happening.
time he
You're
whips
not,
you.
you're not getting more healthy the more I beat you.
No,
So-
okay.
so-
we keep struggling. Never relent.
I don't want you to be unconscious for the final conflict. So
Oh, okay, fine.
so as dusk falls, you're dragged north out of Oak Fist Gate
Yep.
and into the Knoxwood,
Right.
and it's dark by the time that the man has whipped you and beaten you and dragged you up the hill to a creepy house. It's almost like a classic sort of haunted mansion from so many horror stories.
It looks like a really bad tractor.
No, it doesn't. For the listeners at home, no, it doesn't.
What the?
It's got a,
Look at
got
it
a
on the map.
central tower with a pointed spire and a great hall.
Well, it seems pretty square to me.
Yeah, no, the front tire doesn't turn.
No.
It's a design flaw.
It's not a bloody tractor, okay? It's really dramatic. You're taken inside, and John, you're gaining consciousness. So if you haven't lagged out of the call,
Yep.
you can,
I'm back. Am I still at the inn, or have I been taken with them?
No.
you've been
He's
taken
taken.
on.
He's got you dragged. By your
Oh,
ankle.
is he going to claim a reward on John as well?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
What a dick!
I know. The slaver has become the slavey.
Yeah, that would just be slave.
Oh yeah. So you're taken and you're met by a suave young gentleman dressed in a black suit. He has jet black hair, swept back in a sort of greasy quiff,
Ugh.
and he examines you. So, you have brought the slaves as you were asked. He said, yes, I have. And I've got this one as well. You can have him for an extra 300 gold.
Oh, you are cheap, John.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah, you're cheap.
I am a ship captain. I demand to be worth more than 300 gold.
Fine. I forgot which voice. Fine. 400 gold, because he's being fussy. And, the suave young gentleman says, well, I'll accept 400 gold. You take them through to see the grandfather.
Is this a piss take of The Godfather by any chance?
No, it's a piss take of something else entirely.
Oh, okay.
Taken through, and as you pass the man, you notice that his right hand is horribly disfigured. It's broken in several places, and the fingers hang limp.
He also,
You also-
has a rather distinctive brown stain on the back of his trousers.
No, he doesn't. As you pass him, you get the faint whiff of garlic,
Shit. Oh.
and you can't quite detect why. And he doesn't
Oh,
appear
has he
to
got garlic because the grandfather's a vampire?
He doesn't appear to have he's not like a typical French guy.
Sorry, hang on. Wait, hang on.
But no, this guy's got broken fingers and he smells of
French
garlic.
people don't carry garlic everywhere.
You're dragged into the great chamber. There are several other men who vaguely resemble the suave gentleman who greeted you. They all have dark hair and dark eyes, and they all share the broken hand on their right hand. And at the end of the hall, on a sort of raised platform on a throne, sits the oldest man you have ever seen. You estimate him to be at least 70, which in this universe, he's like uber old. It's like older
Yeah.
than anyone has lived, and he's so you have brought me some slaves, have you? For
Alea
an
can't
hour
hold
into the
back a
recording,
giggle.
I should really make him speak faster.
Yes.
Um,
Alea stage whispers to Alduin and John, I fucking hate cults.
They will make great additions to our order.
Oh my god, it's Alan Rickman.
The slaver takes Alduin and he drags him forward. Do you know of the order of the broken hand, boy?
Yes, I do.
Just seen it.
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want me to explain for anyone who might be listening in?
Nah,
on-
we'll
on-
guess.
No,
On
sure,
the
go for
conversation.
the whole story again.
So grandson, it's a good time for a lesson for you as I explain what our order is before this slave bloke. Long ago, while searching for immortality, I discovered that the creatures from the south, somewhere, known as the vampires, possess immortality. However, they have a mysterious fault in living forever, in that they continue to age until they literally, die from falling off their bones or whatnot.
I mean, crumbling to dust would be...
Yeah.
Crumbling to dust. That's a nice imagery. We take this one step further with the Order of the Broken Hand. We commit ourselves entirely to the preservation of the vampire race. We take it very strongly to promote the stuff that the vampires like. We embalm our bodies with garlic to mask the smell of our rotting flesh, and we age and shit.
Why garlic? Why couldn't they just like use roses or?
It was foreshadowing to make you start thinking of vampires.
Oh.
And I successfully predicted it.
Yes, and not because I mentioned to you in real life that there were going to be vampires in this campaign.
Did you? I genuinely don't remember that. No, that was not
Oh, okay,
in my mind when I
okay,
predicted
it's fine. I can cut that bit out. Yeah. So it appears that they're offering you freedom from your life as a slave if you take up the mantle of the broken hand and exist as a vampire.
Hang on, let me get this straight. If you become a vampire, though,
You have a
you
broken
sort of-
hand.
you for starters you have a broken hand and you go all rotty and disgusting.
Well, yeah. Well, you don't die. So at the point where you would usually die, and then bugs and shit take over, whereas you just continue to live, and so that's why they mask the smell, because they're incredibly old. Some of them also use like glamours.
Old Spice.
Glamours,
to
really.
hide the fact that
Glamours.
which is why a lot of them look the same.
Alduin, I'd say don't.
No, I'm not going to do it.
And you, pirate man, would you like to be both pirate and vampire?
Ooh.
I'll have to pass on that.
You could be Captain LeChuck.
Are you sure? Because, oh, fine.
This is your man that gives up.
In which case, I will
have.
have to blood one of you by force. Men, take the woman.
Oh,
And all of the men around the chamber move towards you. And it looks you're grabbed, Alea, and you're dragged up, and you're pinned down before the throne. And one of the vampires produces an instrument which you recognise as the sort of thing which would break your hand. You're like,
Oh,
no,
I mean, like
no,
a hammer.
I don't want to live forever.
I roll up my sleeves and I grab my my role playing dice. I get ready.
What? You don't have role playing dice.
It was a breaking the fourth wall joke, you dick.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Do we even have a fourth wall on this show?
Yes, we do.
Oh, okay.
We don't now. I broke
Hey,
it.
Mum.
All right. Okay. Right. So I'm about to have my hand broken. Lovely. I'll be honest. I like my hand. I want to keep it.
As Alea is being pinned down, things look desperate. But Alduin and Liam, you're unguarded. You're left alone, and you have the opportunity. The door is right there. You have the opportunity to leave your friend and run.
Don't
Do you
dare leave
do
me.
you take it or?
How many people are pinning down, Leia?
6,
How are they positioned?
and you're still chained in the chains which John locked you up in.
John doesn't have chains on him though.
Can I whisper to John? Do you have the key to the lock?
Yes, I do. They didn't check
It's
for
in his
it.
last name.
Oh, you do. Oh, you do.
Throw me the
do you?
key.
Yeah. Okay.
Throw me the key.
Okay.
How about no? I'll do my chains, and then I'll leave you here, because it's your fault I'm in this mess.
No, hang on. Aren't you tied up with BDSM
It's kind
stuff?
of not, but
I am.
Am I?
yeah, John, you're tied up
Oh,
with
fuck.
Alea's BDSM stuff, and Alduin is tied up with the chains which you put on him, which you've got the
tell you
key
what,
for,
John.
apparently.
John, you give me the key, and I shall cut you free.
Cut me free
with
of what?
of your.
Meanwhile,
Bindings.
my hand is being broken.
They're having
your
this
bindings.
conversation really, really fast. Okay.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
guys approaching you. You know, they're being all menacing. They're
You know,
quipping.
yeah.
They're quipping some really clever one-liners.
What'd you say, Jen?
They're
What'd you say,
monologuing.
John? Sorry.
Okay, I think this is going to be the only way out. So
Quick, throw me the key.
I can't. I'm tied up in BDSM stuff.
Oh shit!
Okay. Somehow, the two of you find a way to pass each other the key, so that Aldrin slips out of his chains. Okay.
Okay, then run over and save Alea.
That spares some awkwardness.
So you slip out the harpoon, which you had concealed in
Yep.
your arse. And you
Actually, no, because I've got a pack.
you cut through the John's chains. And you help him to your feet. And
Yeah.
John, the only thing you managed to hide in your ass was your spyglass. So you don't have a weapon.
That is a weapon.
Yeah, no, he could smash someone with that.
Yeah. Okay, so can I throw
so
my
you-
harpoon at them? And then
Sorry?
run in with my sword? Can I throw the harpoon at them and then run in with my sword?
You were unable
I
to
don't-
hide the sword.
Oh,
on
they're
your
taking the
backside.
sword, have they? Okay.
No,
Yeah.
I suggest using the harpoon as a sword,
Okay, yeah, let's
Like-
do that then.
as a slashy implement.
Okay,
Well,
so you run up.
it depends what
and,
kind of harpoon it is.
I'll be honest. I'm not entirely sure what a harpoon is. But you can
Well,
use it as a
really?
weapon. It's in the rule book. You can use it as a weapon.
You don't know what a
You run up and
harpoon
you
is?
stab-
It's like a whale harpoon, you know.
I know relatively what it is.
To-
I don't know
to
exactly
harpoon
what it is. I
whales.
couldn't draw one. Yeah, I know basically what it is. You run up and you stab one of the vampires through the back, and
Yep.
Ooh,
he screams.
nothing happened.
But yeah, because he's immortal. So he turns out and he tries to claw at you, but you sort of you've got quite a control over him with a pole through his back.
Yeah.
John Locke.
Can I spin him round and hit the other ones?
Yes, you can. And you knock the vampire who's holding the instrument of hand breakage. You knock him over, and Alea, you stagger to your feet, and now the three of you are against the six vampires.
Don't I
and,
still have
you-
chains on?
They took them off to break your
Sweet.
hand.
Sweet.
There you go.
Do I still have the guy on the harpoon? On the end of my harpoon.
The harpoon snaps as you're spinning him around. So you've still got the pole in your hand, but the head's broken off.
What did
Okay.
I manage to conceal up my arse?
Lots of stuff because you're used to it.
Let's see what you have.
You managed to suck potatoes.
You managed to hide your big arse hammer up your arse.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
that is indeed what it was made for. You whip
Right.
it out, and now you've got
Let's
a
do
hammer.
this.
Okay, you smash one of the guys in the face, and you hear his jaw break. He
Ooh.
staggers back, and he turns around. And he makes.
Wait.
a few
Hang
again.
on. Is this a cutscene now? Is there just no player choice here?
I'm rolling dice. It may
can't
be an
hear them.
idea. It's because I've got a fancy microphone now, so you don't hear the dice.